been talking about how social media influencers are using their platforms to bring change to the movement with Jason Carter. But joining the conversation is BuzzFeed personality and beauty influencer Vivian NWEZE, celebrity choreographer Richard "SWAGG" Curtis, and TikTok sensation BOMAN MARTINEZ-REID. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
What's good? What's up? What's up?
So you all have you come from very different types and forms of social media brands, or shall I say, you each brand yourselves in different ways. Obviously, Jason brands himself more in the entertainment, and even though you're a part of BuzzFeed, Vivian, you very much deal with a lot of beauty and personality influences. And then SWAGG, you're dancing all the time on your Instagram, and then TikTok is not really new, but it's new, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense, Bowman?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's not like it's been around for quite some time. And right when it started, I remember trying to find the stop for TikTok because I was like, oh, this is going to blow up. These kids are like literally on it all the time. I mean, kids like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 10, 11. And I was like, I've got to get a piece of this. And then I find out it's a company out of Beijing, China. So I guess I couldn't get any stock in it.
Well, neither could I.
Right. But you have taken stock to being a sensation on TikTok. So explain that whole phenomenon, Bowman.
It really came out of nowhere. Suddenly, TikTok was cool. I was going to school for radio and television arts. So I was like, why don't I use my skills? I want to become an actor and I want to be seen. Why not use this platform that my friends were telling me is so easy to gain a following on? So I started posting videos. And then once quarantine happened, it was as if nobody had anything else to do other than to watch my videos. And I had nothing to do other than to make stupid videos. And it just took off after that.
What do you think was the one video that skyrocketed you?
I made a reality TV parody about my friend coughing. And that one just took off.
I think we actually have a video of one of your TikToks. So let's take a look at Bowman's TikTok.
So I'm back home hanging out with my friends Eden and Taryn.
So how are you guys doing?
Good.
Eden starts coughing directly into my mouth.
Oh my god.
I cannot breathe.
Did you just cough?
There was something in my throat.
And so what did the whole cough parody, what did that stem from?
So basically, I love reality TV. I love it, I love it, I love it. One day I was watching, I think it was Vanderpump Rules, and I was sitting there going, whatever they're arguing about is so dumb. How do they have time for this? And then I kind of thought about it and I was like, well, why don't I make time to get upset about the very meticulous things in life? So I started this series where it's very, very minute problems in your day-to-day life, but it's reality TV. And when quarantine happened, suddenly everybody was going through these exact same situations together. Your sister stealing your chips, somebody coughing in your vicinity, somebody telling you you can't wear sweatpants every day. We were all going through the exact same problems, and they were just so perfect to make into reality television.
It's like Seinfeld. It's a TikTok about nothing.
Exactly, exactly.
I love it. So, Vivian, you're on a huge platform. BuzzFeed is huge. It's been huge for a long time, and it exclusively handles entertainment, beauty, and lifestyle kind of situations, less of parodies or things of that nature. Can you talk about your experience at BuzzFeed?
So I'm a newbie. I've been with BuzzFeed. You know what's crazy? I started at BuzzFeed 3 days before quarantine happened. So
wait. Okay, you started 3 days before.
3 days before. So my experience has been different than any other person who's a personality at BuzzFeed because I'm shooting everything at home. I'm basically a YouTuber, but I'm not starting from scratch. I'm doing it on the BuzzFeed platform. So it has been, I am my own lighting. I am my sound person. I do hair, makeup. I'm my director. So it's been a crazy experience, but at the same time, I'm so grateful because the audience of BuzzFeed has really been flexible and really open to new voices and passionate voices during this whole crazy time. And for someone who's just starting to open up and really express themselves, I was kind of on the journalism train before, and I didn't feel like I could voice my opinions or be silly. I was always kind of trying to be perfect. And now with this platform I'm on, Buzzfeed, I can be fully myself. I can be ratchet, I can be sophisticated, I can be bougie, I can be creative. And the audience really resonates with that. And that's given me license.
You can be a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah, what's happening? Exactly. I think journalism has definitely taken a different turn where personalities have become a part of being a journalist today. I don't know if that's a pro or a con, because we are losing the factualities of the news, if you will. Go ahead.
I think, I agree and disagree, because I think that now, as far as talent goes, I mean, the cornerstone of journalism is factual and awesome and amazing and accurate reporting. But I do think that, an outlet that's killing it right now, NBC Universal, E, and all their entertainment, the way that they are able to tell the story, but also in a way that connects with the audience, because it's not about it's not about us. It's about the audience, how they receive the information. So I do think that having these personalities allows for relatability, as long as the foundation of journalism is interwoven through that. And I think a lot of people are getting it right. It's when you have people that go on these platforms that are just regurgitating things that they read online from sources that are not vetted, from sources that are not reliable. That's where the problem lies. When we have the fake news is real, when people don't do the due diligence of making sure that the reporting is actual and factual.
But I believe those shows like E, Access Hollywood, they are very factual. And even though the personalities shine through, they're less opinionated. So it still falls to me, whereas CNN or maybe Fox News and pontificators, it's almost like, well, what's your source? What's your source? I have people call me on the radio all the time and they're like, Tammy, did you know? And I'm like, what's your source? Hold on, let me call you back. So when you ask someone what their source is, things get real. That's when it gets real. When they're like, I don't know, I was scrolling through Facebook, a dude named Lucky 3 at 41. So I agree. Things should definitely be vetted. Vivian, what to you constitutes a viral moment in terms of the number?
So this is interesting. I actually think something is viral, not by the likes, not by the views, but by the comments. How many people are commenting? And what are they commenting? Because we've been talking about TikTok. On TikTok, if you get FYP, that means they're trying to get you on the For You page for mass exposure, which is awesome. But I want to see comments talking about the video, reacting to the video. That's when you know something is viral, because people, if they spend a lot of time writing a thoughtful comment, they're going to share that video. And that's how things go viral. So I don't know if there's a specific number, but I would say if there are a lot of thoughtful comments where they really watched that and they really felt some way, whether good or bad. Listen, one of my most viral TikToks, I tried to box braid my hair and it didn't come out very cleanly, and the internet wanted me to know it wasn't clean. So it was, there was some positive and encouraging comments, and some of them were telling me I need to use a better comb.
Well, let's take a look at one of your videos, Vivian.
How to be an ally. Hold the companies that you work for and buy from accountable. What have they done? How are they making change? What are they doing? Donate. Whatever you have, $1, $10, $100, contact your local government. Tell these elected officials how you feel. Get their attention. Protest. There's power in numbers.
And so swag, you have a different kind of swag when it comes to social media, baby. I've been following you, and that dance swag is something deep. And I think that dancing has become more popular than ever. Like back in the day, you had, you had Solid Gold dancers, you had Soul Train. Let me see how far back I can go with the dancers. I remember Danny Terry, what's his name? Danny.
Danny Terrio.
Danny
Danny
Terrio. Danny
Terrio.
Terrio. Right. I forgot the name of that show. Dance Fever, was it? I don't know. I think it was Dance Fever. There were a lot of dance shows, but now dance has been taken to a whole new level. This is fame on steroids, Swag. And what was the video that put you at the top of the game?
Honestly, I have actually been on social media a couple times, just, you know, taking class when YouTube was starting to really pop off for the dance community. I happened to be in those class videos that were going viral maybe 4 years ago. And now that I have been in LA for a couple years now, I am now teaching. I teach dance, and I was around some friends who just chilling in the living room, you know, and a song came on. We were acting goofy, we were acting silly, like Vivian was talking about. And so I ended up going back home and making up a dance for class. And it got to the chorus of that song that I was choreographing to, and I added a dance that we were goofing around with. And so instead of me posting the whole dance clip of my choreography, I posted just that clip. And I got a lot of comments. And it was kind of different because I normally don't get that many comments on my videos. They may see it, but not a lot of people actually take time to comment sometimes. And so then I posted it again with a friend of mine. And again, it was a lot of comments. So I'm like, okay, people are really liking this 5-second clip.
Right.
And then it got to that third time where I posted a clip of me and my friend Isabel doing the dance, and we danced to some cut. I don't know if you know that song, but it's the what it is, it's that song. And so
Can I get some of that good?
Hey.
Like, don't offend me on my own show, Swag. Come on now.
I mean, you look about 22, so I couldn't really tell from the
Oh,
number.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But so that video really, really, really went viral, and people were sending me that video all over the country, and people were commenting. And I think at that point, I think the dance kind of took its own course, and then I started seeing it. Yeah, life of its own. And I started seeing it in all these big videos with artists and other people from around the world sending me their take on it, because that's when TikTok was starting to come out and Triller was, you know, becoming popping again, and people were sending me their take on the swag bounce. So it kind of just like blew up, and here it is. And I'm like, wow, like my dance is really
all
taking
of these social influencers that I have blown up, but have they blown up social change is the question. We'll talk to them about that when we return on the Tammi Mac Late Show on Fox Soul.